Yeah. Since you do it, you found outside you can feel. That sure. If you struggle, nothing to see to avoid. Oh, okay. Yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, right. I know you can't shoot free throws. I'd have had a ball anymore. You can't shoot free throws. I had a ball. Hey, cannot shoot free throws. No, no. Yeah, I'm not cool with Max. Mm, okay. That look like rocks. Go, go. Yo, what up, Extreme Gaming? What up, Extreme Gaming? Where you been at, man? Man, Extreme Gaming. It's been a long time, brother. Been at Extreme Gaming. I'm right now, bro. Real Extreme Gaming, believe that, yo. Extreme Gamer. Yummy. Joined by Naomi, who's walking down the page with her defense from Prince from. Let's check out seeing the tool. Let's do it. All right, so you know how to play defense. One thing that I really was actually about me. I'm watching your time. I'm watching your time.
Welcome. Good down. If you go, you get free. Ooh, shameful. You try. And I was nothing but mom getting the same. And we had feeling like flash of the rain. Survey together. She's a thousand. Of the part part and currency and both creators in it. What to see? So, learn how to make very times. You do not. If you don't need it, I ain't trying to gas you up. I just call it how I feel. You know what I mean? To be honest, you better know things to be young mother of the session. This is the argument from the one that I lean from home. I want women. My boy, give it. Good, Charlie. Loving you, Charlie. Appreciate you. I know it's only one person. I'm teaching you person. And good shot. It's like that. If you don't have a race of babies, the lateness from the baby, just imagine on that one. Yeah, I can have the moment when you let it yes, block it. Consider the chocolate cut coat. It is something loaded. Right. Stop. Those get true. No. Something wrong with your mind. Trigger, I'm afraid to use. Ah, it's fun. That or you gotta get right. No way. What? What? Hey, I'll hold the ball. I'll hold the ball. And last foul. So I'm gonna hold the ball in order for you. We're not going to get on. No, they met on.
trying to watch that corner shooter. So you go to double, of course, leaves the cover open, and you're right there. Just think about the rotation.
Yes. So as soon as I see a double, of course you know that somebody's gonna.
Lot of niggas did something.
Where rotation is very, very important.
Don't sleep on this Rihanna record.
So
Shout out to DJs that show true love no matter how small you were, no matter if you just started at this time.
I'm there.
Shout them the fuck out, gang. Shout them out in the comments. Just a memorable DJ. Spin King used to buy this. Spin King was popping. I said I found out.
Throw it up. Throw it. Someone throw it out. Throw it up. Throw it out. Should I fall out? Throw it up. That's how we fall out. Up and down the bell. Some got more money. Some shit to get to refill. I'm doing my steps on a planet ball. Still got more money. So I'm not for me to do it all. Look at me. To make your jump down. Please make your truck.
I put everybody in their house to sing. Hey, up in Phil, sing, nigga. Everybody, Milky, what up, Milky, what up? Yes. If my niggas that I fuck with that worked in the club don't tell me what they did when this record came out, or when they played, when they first heard it. Big bitch! Internet voice to messenger. It's not good. I want American. George, now, get you to help. Listen to this. I'm working. I'm trying to do that. Okay, y'all, we gonna be up ready for. Ain't no daughter, no kids. So this never says I'm friends. Going after I ain't gonna lie, hold on, Mac. I got your back, big back. I know it was outside for the I know it was young. But this man was respected in Atlanta. I gotta show, and I'm shouting out Big Mac, and Big Mac is an Atlantean. Finna cry. Let's take some time with this one, boy. Mac, you gotta write in the comments what you did when the record came out, man. Mac, please tell me what you did when the record came out, please. I beg you. Mac, Big Mac, this Big Mac! Yes! Oh, hey, oh my God! Yo, are y'all crazy? Are y'all crazy? The challenge. On the table. Second, I know a lot of y'all. I just want to say something real quick. I know I get straight to it for me. I know a lot of y'all in here. Thank you for collaborating. Thank you for writing in the comments. This means a lot. Just celebrate with me real quick. I'm in a great mood. I got a lot of business happening. I gotta take my time out to big up Milford. Big Milford. Milford, shout out to you. Regardless of what they say about you, my dog. Yeah, yeah, you got caught in a nigga crib the other day. Yeah, you almost lost your job, but you connecting the dots, shaping it up, nigga. We got a check. Shout out to you making it happen, nigga. The Trinidad should be looking good. Pause. You got 3 big checks coming, and I feel good. Shout out to everybody. I gotta pick up Milford. But at one point, this record right here, y'all don't know what this record did, bro. A lot of you gotta be in the club. You gotta fuck with us. Only Rose know. Only Jazz know. Only Mac know. Only maybe Nicole know if she was Starburst. Y'all don't know about this. Some of y'all do, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all may not know Phil. You don't know about this. You don't know about this, Phil. If you know this record, put 100 yourself for me, please. You remember this? Please, whatever. Hold on, let's get straight to the part. I like all my exes and lies and everybody trying to fall but they say I thought you were Bobby and shit. You know it's not. Just don't make no part of shit. They should call me J. Big Mac. Big Mac. Big Mac. Come on, Big Mac. All I gotta do is put my mind to this shit. Goddamn! Cancel out my ex, I do it. Sonic the Red. I like all my exes, lies, doing shit. Everybody trying to talk your butt with that shit. I am blind, these obsessions. I don't know if they've been into the South. Call me your shit. I don't know if they've been into the South, forgive me. Don't get them like that shit. They should call me James. I'm going hard in this bitch. Which is so much harder than them. Maybe I just want you around. Drink a latte night, I only know. She can drive your car, you go. Take you where you want. First off, I'll start by saying this. Watch your mouth! Watch your mouth like it's in the plane to come! Watch your mouth! In New York! I know in Miami, hold on. Yo, DJ X, what up? Oh, fuck. Watch your fucking mouth like this is playing the club. I did what you niggas saying in plane. I did what you niggas saying in playing the club. Are you stupid? Watch. I'm going, man. I just have a fucking problem. I tell like a fucking club. Okay, I just have a fucking problem. I tell like a fucking club. It's like somebody real. Play the ground. My voice. I want my voice. I damn when I say this ain't playing the club. Man, bitches come up fucking problems. Fucking problems. Man, bitches come up fucking problems. What that comes from? Problems. Bitches come up fucking problems. What that comes from? It's like somebody real. Fucking on rangers to the cream. It's all. Oh, yeah. It's just the time to get her done. Shout out to my big up my dancers. A lot of girls went out there and put them heels on and entertained. They didn't get their just due. Trust me, even though I didn't spend money, I respect in the game, baby. I used to say it. My niggas. Everybody say now this a nigga red. Hey, yo, Milky, you went outside, Milky, with this? Out, come on, peace. fucking cow problem. This is not a fucking problem. Fucking cow problem. It's just about to be gone by banners. I get this.
friends. Pretty curious in the crib. It's I know you never want to speed this.
Oh,
I don't understand this. You believe it all.
oh, come on, Mac. What up, Mac? Mac, what we doing, Mac? Hey, what we doing, Mac?
Birthday.
Mac, what we doing, Mac? You doing, Big Mac? Happy birthday, Big Mac! Big Mac! Come on with this shit up in the studio. Big Mac! It's a big one. Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I know Jazz and Rose got crazy when this record was out. That Jazz and Rose combo, that motherfucking cookie and cream combo, that Oreo combo, that shit.
Don't be talking about over there smash right now. Yo, man. Shut the fuck up. You think you're on the block now, but don't forget how this shit work. You need to run through our bag 48 hours.
That man gave Reg a warning, then got out of the car. Reg couldn't calm down for a long time. That guy worked for Duda. Nobody dared to mess with him. Reg realized he had to do something. The next day, he took his brother Jake to the 63rd. Everyone in that neighborhood looked mean as hell.
See, I got my shit tucked. It's like your shit never just like that.
Yeah. But Reg knew only by taking over this block could he get real power.
Fellas, so listen up. Troy's gone. Because you told him. Like Mike, you heard exactly what I just told you. They're gone and he ain't coming back.
Big Mike didn't think he could do it. Things got tense real fast.
You false now. That's the way it's looking. I want to know on paper to say. Hell yeah. Well, you just made the boogeyman smile, and we good. That's what it is.
In the end, the deal went smooth. Reg earned Big Mike's respect. He got everyone together, laid out his money-making plan, promised to make them more than they'd ever seen. They all listened to him. Reg officially took over the 63rd. Everything went smooth after that. Reg stared at the stacks of cash on the table. His ambition grew. Big Mike filled him in on what was happening. Just then, Jake came home from school. Reg noticed he was carrying a bag.
What's all this?
Oh, I'm starting on snack us at school.
What's some of them?
Plain shoes for 50, the legal for 85, and the cheetah for 70.
So you gonna walk around with a change machine?
Huh?
Check this out. Look over there. Loose change is for broke money. And ain't none of them in this house. Do you understand?
Reg told Jake that wasn't how you made money. You had to change the game. That's how you made more. Jake seemed to get it. Supply chain.
Who sold to pieces? I don't know. But you know the drill.
A day later, Reg went back to the spot. This time he was going to find out who screwed up.
You sure it was him in this island now? She don't want to take this aside? No, I don't know if they asked, just how much I owe them.
Because the only thing I hate more than someone with my money is repeating my money. And a lot of people get confused because you're laying up with somebody Hispanic. You got you some Hispanic coach. Some of y'all hood rats, y'all out there smashing Hector, so you can get a little Hispanic and black babies, so you can get you some little Chico de Barges or whatever you're trying to get, and then you get confused. Y'all better stop being confused about this thing, because you laying up with somebody Hispanic. Do not be confused about that. Enjoy the cooch and go about your business. Understand that you ain't a part of no coalition. Yes, he was a Marine too, right? I know Chico wasn't Hispanic. I'm just using Chico DeBarge as a filler. I know he wasn't Hispanic. He had a Hispanic first name under their French and black. I know. Trust me, I know. All right, we had somebody who got the correction police in here with Chico DeBarge. He's not Hispanic. Okay, goddamn. We always got one of them. All right. We got the researcher in here. Wait, who is this people out here? I want to get me his. Well, I want y'all to understand something. Hold on. This dude right here. Hey, bro. And hey. I'm not denying your ass for a reason. Get out of here. Beat it. Y'all get out of here. Get your ass out of here. Get out of here, dude. Sunday. I'm denying you for a reason, Musty nigga. Get out of here. I'm trying to be hostile. Damn. I'm sorry about that, guys. People keep making requests and they keep popping up after I turn it down and they keep. Because I space
Yeah, I don't want to invest you, pro. Go my check with it.
I try to think in Tatooine, the Pakistanis and all. Right, I'm trying to put that right down. They're very annoying. But I want y'all to understand something, man. Some of these white Hispanics doing these crazy anti-black rants. See, they want to be the new gatekeepers for white supremacy. See, the Anglo white supremacists, the birth rates are dwindling off. So many of the Anglos ain't gonna be around too long. So the next up to be the gatekeepers for white supremacy, that's going to be the white Hispanics. They already get ready. They want to take over where they left off in the 1600s. See, let's get deep for it. And I talked about this in my book. I can get my book, Foundation of Black American Race Maker. Get that on Amazon. So I want y'all to understand something about that. Black and Brown Coalition. Modern white supremacy came out of Spain. All right? Let's get some lessons here. Modern white supremacy, as we know it today, came out of Spain first. They were the first people practicing white supremacy. They were the first to have blood quantum laws based on race. Because they were battling these black people called Moors. Don't let the white supremacists fool you by talking about the Moors weren't black. They know good well the Moors were black. They're very well aware. They're very, very well aware of that. They were fighting these black people who had dominated the Iberian Peninsula, the Black Moors. And they were going through an inquisition. They were punishing all the Muslims / Moors. Some of the Moors had to convert to Christianity, but they were still punishing them. They had dogs, those Cuban, and when they later became Cuban, they had those Iberian Mastiff dogs that they called war killers, that they would sick on them, and they brought those same dogs over to Cuba. So they had a racial terror campaign against black boys out there. And women and people who mixed with the Moors, they would be punished. If you had any Moorish blood or whatever, you would get punished to a certain degree. If you had a certain degree of Moorish blood, it's deep. So when they finally conquered the Moors and got that last Moorish stronghold, which was Grenada, when they got control of that, they got a lot of those Moorish maps, that money and gold that the Moors had accumulated. the Moorish technology, the Moorish shipbuilding and ship sailing techniques, all of that stuff happened when they took over after the Moors. They got the Moors out. That was a racial campaign. When they got out of Spain, they went around the world. They came to the Western Hemisphere, doing the same thing to the non-white people in the Western Hemisphere and having racial caste systems. You understand? The Portuguese and the Spanish, they would have, when they went into the Caribbean and Central and South America, they would have racial caste systems that they still have today. They still have them. You understand? They were using the word negro and blanco, separating people based on race. They were the first to start doing that. So it's deep. So a lot of that white supremacy, the foundation of it was coming out of Spain. So that's baked into their culture. Even now, we up here talking about a minority coalition in black and brown. The black Hispanics down in these Hispanic and Latin countries are treated horribly. Do you understand? They're treated horribly, and then they come up here and try to have that same disposition. So we can't be under no damn illusions. This is why I'm glad the delineation movement is taking off the way it is. So we have to understand we ain't got no friends. John Henry Clark tried to tell us that 30 years ago. We ain't got no friends. Okay? And that's cool. I'm good. We got family. That's what I'm saying. We don't need friends. We got family. It's 49 million foundational Black Americans. We don't need to be sucking up to no damn body. You feel me? So that's how we gotta be. We gotta be on that. Man. All right, what's up? Let me get some folks in here. Let me get some of y'all in here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Yeah, we're good. So Umar referred to himself as a freedman. I mean, Umar, he knows where what's up. You know that Pan-African thing is dry. Yeah, people are realizing the whole Pan-African thing is dry right now. Ain't nobody else. All right. And then that's not even no disrespect to Africa. That's no disrespect. I want the best for Africa. I want the best for Africa. I really do. But we're not going to sit up and over here pretending to be generic Africans. We're just not going. That's no hate. You think my mouth is too close to the microphone? What's going on? Is it good? Foreign Minister Malcolm, what's going on, brother? What you hearing? Because I'm sitting in the car. I'm at my kids' track practice right now. The sound is good? Okay, all right. I'm in a car, so it's very soundproof in here, so you're getting a lot of stuff. So the sound is good. Or is he trolling? Okay. Okay, Mr. Malcolm. Brother, you all right? Okay. Okay. You sound like you might be concerned. I think he might be fantasizing. All right. I sound like he's fantasizing. All right. All right, it's okay, brother. There's places you can go cruising for that, but not here. All right. Man, he's fantasizing. He didn't want to took his shirt off while he's listening. Nigga, put your shirt back on. And put the baby oil up, nigga. All right. Because you know, punks come out early now, so we got to be careful. Okay. We had a bunch of punks last night. That's why we had to keep stopping the spaces. Yeah, there was some foreign punks. You know, doing little sassy things in the room, so we had to get them up out of there. We can down at the kids' practice room. Let me see who we can. Yeah, last night's show was hilarious. It was hilarious. All right, y'all raise your hand. Let me get a couple of folks in here, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Mel? I see you down there, Mel. All right. By the way, y'all need to come on down to the Hidden History Museum May 23rd, Saturday, May 23rd. We got the Memorial Weekend mic drop. We got a bunch of funny comics, man. We got some heavyweights. It's going to be a vibe. You guys do not want to miss it. All right. Foreign Minister Malcolm, hop on, bro. Say what you got to say. Hop on, bro. Hop on. All right. It might come for your birthday, Miss D. Come on down. Come on down. It's going to be a vibe. This is going to be a definite vibe, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Excuse me. All right. Let me see. Y'all not raising them hands. Yeah, T-Barb. Yeah, she's funny. That's a funny sister. She's performing. Yeah, come on. Yeah, Top Power. Definitely come on out. All right, Melanie, she came to one of the events. I see you there, Mel. Mel was in there getting the niggas. They were choosing up on Mel. Uncle Rick. What's up, Uncle Rick? I'll let you up, all right? What's up, Uncle Rick? Uncle Rick.
What's up, Rick?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, yo, I think at the end of the day, I think we're going to get what they owe us. But I think the grassroots should be our political party, the grassroots. That's going to be for us. I think the grassroots is everything. That means so much. And I land my plane.
My man, thank you so much, Uncle Rick. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get Devo. Devo?
What's up? What's going on, brother?
How you doing, Devo?
Well, man, I just had a couple questions to ask you, man.
Go ahead, Devo. Devo, where you from, by the way?
Chicago.
Where's your family from?
Well, my pops from Louisiana. My mom's from Cincinnati.
There you go. Just on your mind.
So do you believe that we all came here from African black people?
Not all of us. Some did, and some black people were already here. I've said that a million times. There were black people here for thousands of years. And the slave trade did happen. I don't know why people say the shit didn't happen. It happened. 4 people brought over from Africa. It happened.
No, for sure. And so what you say to people that is, I'm just gonna learn, I'm just gonna learn the truth about this shit. 22 years old, bro, so I'm trying to get some game for it.
Right, right.
So would you say the black people that was here, would you say is it true that we are indigenous? Is that true?
There were some black indigenous people here. Yes, there were black indigenous people here. There were some black people brought over. And then that became an ethnogenesis. We had an ethnogenesis. We became a brand new ethnic group. Then we built this country. What part of that is confusing to you?
None of it was confusing. I just wanted to get some information so I can make sure I'm on point, because I hear a lot of different things. People say, oh, no, all black people came from Africa and there's no black people already being, because I'm like, man, what's true? But everybody's saying this and everybody's saying that.
Yeah, tethers like to say that there were no black people here because they want to make us comparable to them. They want to make us like de facto immigrants to make it seem like we all came over here by vote. All right. Which is not the case. It's been proven over and over. Not only were there black people here, the original inhabitants of the Americas were black-skinned, woolly-haired people. The black-skinned people were here before the red people. Okay? This is why when they do archaeological digs like they did in South America with Lucia woman, they did a reconstruction of her. Looks like an American black woman. All right?
That's for sure.
All right, so that's what it is. But thank you. Thank you so much.
For sure, man.
Yeah. Dude, it's been proven. I don't listen to tethers. Tethers, no matter how much evidence you give, no matter how much evidence you give, they still try to be in denial because they need us to be generic Africans we can get leached off of. You understand what I'm going to say? You don't know about what? Hold on. Okay. Well, yeah, there were black people here, all right? I'm telling you, the original inhabitants of the Americas were black-skinned people. Those were the original inhabitants, and the red ones came later. Family, why do you think they never show y'all any archaeological digs over here? I want y'all to think about something. They don't show you archaeological digs. They don't show ancient digs of artifacts and bones, and you never hardly see them. Have you noticed that? They don't ever show you that. You know why? Because when they start digging up people, Negroes are up under the damn ground. That's why. Just like with Lucia Woman. Lucia Woman is a black woman. The scientists said that. They kept doing reconstructions over and over. And, oh, this can't be right. Let's do it again. Oh, damn. Yeah, as a Negro. They had to fess up to it. Even with the Olmecs. Olmecs are clearly black people. They didn't mean to find the Olmecs. They stumbled upon the Olmecs. See, that's why you notice a lot of these archaeological finds are down in Central America and South America. You understand? Down there, it's harder for them to hide it. They don't have the infrastructure to hide certain things. They don't have the media apparatus to hide certain things. You understand what I'm saying? They can hide it up here. These scientists, boy, they start finding something and close it off. Like there's certain parts of the Grand Canyon, they find some shit, you can't even go up in there. They close that off real quick. Even the Great Dismal Swamp up there in North Carolina, Virginia, you can't go up in certain spots there. That was a maroon colony, the Great Dismal Swamp. That was a maroon colony for centuries. Certain parts, you can't go up in there. It's classified. You understand? They hide that shit for real. Down in Mexico, you know, they found the Olmec statues. It was a farmer in like 1880 or something, just digging around and stumbled across them heads buried in the ground. The heads of big black dudes. Olmecs black as hell. Man, I've been down there to Mexico. I've seen all of them Olmec statues. Man, them Olmec statues got big noses, big old ass lips and afros and shit. Man, please. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, so yeah, there was a bunch of black people over here. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You know? Man. Let me get some folks in here. Man, they cover things up majorly. That's what Von Woudenall was talking about. Alexander Von Woudenall. He was a white dude who was blowing the whistle on all of it. He was like, yeah, the Smithsonian, they cover all this stuff up because he did a few books showing all of the ancient uncovered artifacts of all these damn black people over here from thousands of years ago. So every now and then you get some white people who will blow the whistle. Leo Warner, that's one who blew the whistle. Constantine Rafinesse. That was a white man back in the 1800s who was saying, hey, man, the original tribes of America was a bunch of wild Negroes over here, based on my studies, so they start calling him crazy. You know, when the white people start telling the truth, they start kind of trying to discredit them. You know? It's heavy. It's heavy. Oh, yeah, I'm early. I'm early. Yes, I'm early. Let me see. Let me see what we got in. Y'all raise your hand. Let me get some folks in here. I talked about the racist Latino. All right. Let's raise your hand. Let's get y'all in here. Let's see. Pat was trying to get you in, Pat. I don't know what's going on with your account. No, I'm in town. Yeah, I'm in town. I'm just at my kids' practice. My son's going back. I'm just out here doing that. Let me see. Y'all raise your hand. Let me get a couple of folks in here. I see Professor Alon in here. What's up, Professor Alon? Let me see who we got in here. We do have a lot of people in here. And y'all follow our ISM radio channel. A lot of folks want us to do an ISM radio reunion. I got to get the ISM radio channel active. So I'm going to be putting up a lot of stuff on the ISM radio channel. So y'all go to the YouTube channel and subscribe to ISM radio channel. I'm going to be putting up a lot of stuff on there. All right. Anubis, what's up, Anubis?
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing, man? I'm guessing. Where you from, Anubis?
Well, I was originally born in Zambia. Basically.
How old were you? Like 2 years old when you got here?
5.
5. Okay, there you go. So what's on your mind, Anubis?
I mean, yeah, I just wanted to speak about how like what you're saying is like kind of like a great covering up of us melanated people or you would call black people. I've really been the first everywhere. And, at first, even me, I didn't believe that the melanated people here in America were the first or they are here. And after I was doing my research, I was like, oh yeah, these people are definitely here, especially with everything that you were saying. And it's insane how, well, intentionally miseducated we all are about the truth. And yeah, I'm just here to say, thanks for what you're doing. It's pretty cool.
Yes, indeed, man. I appreciate you, Anubis. Thank you so much, brother. All right. Let me see who else we got in here. A lot of folks. Y'all hit the hearts, man. Y'all hit the page and get these hearts up. So as they get a texting up. Club the Builder. Who's that? But yeah, I know what you're talking about. That dude. Yeah, Chubb. What's his name? Yeah, this white tea supremacist goes around harassing black people, just going out filming himself, walking up on random black people, calling them the N-word and racially antagonizing him. And he's armed when he does this. He's armed, and the police know he's doing this. This dude is really trying to get a situation where he's going to ambush somebody. He's already pepper sprayed one brother. He went out here racially antagonizing people, and some brother kind of pressed him about it, and he ended up pepper spraying the brother. So, what state is he in? Because that's something that we're going to have to really look into and let law enforcement know that's not going to fly. Because they're sitting up letting him do that. Where is it? He's in Tennessee. I think it's in Tennessee. Yeah, very dangerous because the dude is armed. And I think he's clicked in with the police. The fact that he's been doing this for a minute. And he's looking to ambush somebody. That's what he wants, to antagonize somebody so that he can be justified and ambush unaliving them. Something like that. You know what? Something like that happened in Texas. Speaking of Texas, there was a FedEx driver. You hear about this brother who was a FedEx driver, and there was a road rage incident. Some white tea supremacist was like, yeah, you hit my car, whatever. And the brother was like, oh, no, I didn't hit you. So this white tea man followed this FedEx driver for like 45 minutes to the man's job and just kept harassing him nonstop. And then the brother got into his private vehicle. The white tea supremacist kept following him. Like, yeah, you hit my car, you hit my car. The brother got frustrated, like he went and picked up a brick, and then the white tea supremacist shot him. Pew pew. Let me watch my language here. That happened in Texas, right? I think that happened in Texas. Family, this is why we got to get a hate crime bill. We got to get a damn hate crime bill, family. All this minority coalition nonsense. We have to get a very specific hate crime bill that protects foundational Black Americans. We can't let this shit go down like that. We're the most targeted, and there is no specific hate crime bill for us, but they make specific hate crime bills for all these other groups. You understand? So we got to be on our P's and Q's when these folks try to bait us into a situation. You better be ready. When you see a white tea supremacist trying to bait you, you better be ready. You know? Oh, when did that happen? Did I give out the wrong location? Did that happen in Texas with the FedEx brother? Okay, where did that happen? The FedEx brother. I thought it happened in Texas. All right. It was in Florida. Okay, my bad. Okay, Florida, my bad. Because so much stuff is happening, man. It's hard to keep up with shit, all the states and everything. Okay, it happened in Florida. My bad. Okay. I thought it was in Texas. It was in Florida. Oh, yeah, man. Somebody's trying to be the next Zimmerman. All right, let me get a few more calls in here. Let me get a couple more calls in here, ladies and gentlemen, and I might go live a little later. All right. What was this? Pillow talking? What was this? All right. Let me see who this is. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. We get Pillow Talk. All right. Pillow Talk.
Hi.
Hey, beloved, how are you?
Fine. I just have a question. Well, two questions. Are you getting on later tonight?
I might get on later tonight, yes.
Okay. And another one is, how come you call white America, I guess, the dominant society?
Because they control a lot of the levers of institutions. So they control the court system pretty much, the media system. That's what I mean. The dominant society, meaning that they control the levers of power to a certain degree.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, beloved, thank you. Yeah. So they control the levels of power, but the irony is that we're the fuel of the power. We fuel a lot of these things, and they control the institution. This is why us delineating empowers us and it intimidates the dominant society. Because when we start understanding our power, we start using our power as leverage. For example, like these social media outlets, it's controlled by the Mark Zuckerbergs and, the dominant society. But when you look at social media, basically the algorithms are fueled by us, our foundational Black Americans, and what we do, and everybody acting like us. Like TikTok. TikTok is hot because of us. You know what I'm saying? We make this thing hot. What's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq?
How you doing, Ethan? I'm good, brother.
I'm good, man. Thank you for having me on.
Yes, sir.
I'm foundational.
Yes, sir.
I'm from Nashville. My mom from South Georgia. My dad from West Tennessee.
Love it.
I've actually chopped it up with you a couple of times over the years. I know you don't remember. I got to give you credit. So Hidden Colors 1 was like,
you doing the scavenger hunt? Yeah. What are you doing a scavenger hunt at? Right, what are you doing a scavenger hunt? GM, what are you doing a scavenger hunt?
I understand something. Black folks, foundational Black Americans, we did fight back. See, they always tell one side of the story. Family, yeah, these people would do all types of slick shit to us. Do you know we would clap back on these folks? They don't tell you the clap back part of it. Man, yeah, they would do lynchings and stuff like that. Cats would get their lick back. You know how many white tea supremacists got unalived during the Jim Crow era and brothers just bouncing about the South? That's why a lot of folks were coming out to the West. A lot of folks would come to LA and go to the Bay Area because they had unalived somebody down South. That's why you think you got so many rowdy Negroes on the West Coast. Some of them come from bloodlines where they put in some work down South. You understand? We want you to understand something. There's always some Black folks down in the southern rural areas that white folks know not to mess with. If y'all got family in the South, you know there's an old Black man somewhere who everybody know not to fuck with, including the white people. All right? There's always one somewhere with the shit. You understand that? We weren't playing with these folks. The original Black Panthers came out of the South. That came out with my family, my dad's side of the family, Lawrence County. It came out of that. They weren't playing around. You think it was all about Selma? No. They had their gats ready. They were like, no. If people try that lynching shit with us, it's about to be popping. You know? Look up Robert Charles Rice. There was a brother down in Louisiana. Robert Charles. He was about to get lynched. He was like, well, since I'm about to get lynched, I might as well take a bunch of y'all with me. He unalived about 20 or 30 of these white supremacists. Yeah, we all gonna go then. There was a lot of situations like that. Everybody wasn't playing with these white supremacists. In Texas, some soldiers, some U.S. soldiers heard about a sister getting roughed up. Their brothers hit the streets and start lighting them white supremacists up. Come on now. And I talk about this all the time. In the 1960s, the reason why they had to put cabs on enclosed the fire trucks was because the black community in the 1960s put a green light on the fire departments because of that shit they did down in Birmingham when they did the hose pipes. Y'all remember that footage of them hosing down those children down in Birmingham? Those were children, all right? That footage of people getting hit with them water pipes, the water hoses, those were kids. The black community did not take kindly to that at all. They said, okay, so the fire department, y'all on the bullshit too? It's up with you. We got a green light on you. So all around the country, white fire department workers started getting sniped. They were sniping them. They would call them for a fire, wait for them on the roof, and light that ass up. They had to start enclosing the top of the cars. All right. Anyway, let me get up out of here. I'm going to go live a little bit later. This sports is over. I'm going to go live later, guys. Go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com.
I see you said Andre. I'll mess your name up once again. You think you better work me?
Yeah, we running a strict program around here, honey. Real strict.
I answered your question.
You're African.
Yeah, this my rebuttal. Anybody else have a rebuttal on the stage?
The problem is, why is everyone running from Africa?
So, does anybody else have a rebuttal to say? Sandria?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You can go
Didn't you?
first.
Oh, thank you, Black. Didn't you? Okay, because I just heard you talk about how we had an ethnogenesis about 10 minutes ago, and now it sounds like you're questioning the ethnogenesis or conflating the ethnogenesis into whether or not if we identify African or we acknowledge our quote unquote African genetics. Which one is it then? Because it sounds like you're conflating and you're being a little intellectually dishonest and you're conveniently dismissing the ethnogenesis and the amalgamation that majority of us foundational Black Americans have experienced, because I know I damn sure have.
Thank you. I mean, yeah,
And it sounds like you're trying to have it both ways, and you can't do that.
there was an ethnogenesis, but is the gentleman from African ancestry though?
Thank
What's his
you.
ancestry?
Who are you
I just
talking
want
about?
to ask the gentleman who just spoke, the Black,
With his what?
his
I'm
ancestry.
gonna wait till my rebuttal.
For the ethnogenesis.
Okay.
For the ethnogenesis, yeah.
He gonna wait till his rebuttal. He say, so you wanna do your finding?
Yeah. So,
Right, go ahead.
the gentlewoman asked me, there was an ethnogenesis, yeah, but so Black people in America are different than other people in the sense that they're different ethnicity. But I wanted just to know what his ancestry was before that ethnogenesis, right? And he doesn't give a very clear answer. He says everyone's African and all blah, 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 blah. But I'm asking you, who are your direct ancestors before the ethnogenesis?
But do you want to know what the Fijians' ancestries were? Do you want to know what?
I don't care about them because they're not talking.
I'm sorry, Mrs. I'm not. Why?
Hold on, let's go keep this structured. Who are you talking to, say?
The black. So I'm not
Niggas
sure.
only do us out
Okay,
with
hold on.
Indians or this or that.
Okay, well, he gonna answer you probably and get his rebuttal. So let's move on to the black rebuttal. Go ahead, the black.
Yeah. First of all, out of Africa, that's a theory. It hasn't been proven. So just by saying that everybody gotta have African genetics just to be melanated, that's a fallacy. People don't question them Australians, just like Zandra said. People don't question those people in Fiji or in Melanesia. So when you look at history books from the 1500s all the way to the 1800s, and these people that was coming from Europe and doing their expansion and selling the seven seas, they said themselves that they found individuals that was melanated everywhere they went. And when it came down to these specific black people in America, they was trying to compare all these individuals to these special niggas over here. And they couldn't find a compatible group of people that was also melanated and could do the things and had the type of society that.
So you take your physical ass and then slowly fix the fuck out of here. See that man? You ran to local video store. I'll be back. Probably with my back on trying this. The fuck you looking at? You wanna suck it, bitch? Or you wanna drink? You're a cold motherfucker.
Why? And who is you? I'm his sister, nigga.
And then you sound to shoot people for past practical should do.
You finally gonna pay me that money you owe me?
My friend Derek from Mighty when he wants to go out with you.
Forget it, I don't like blind dates.
Well, why not?
That's how I met Fever.
But Derek is nothing like Steve. His pants go all the way down to his shoes.
And I'm sure he has a great personality too, but blind dates are uncomfortable, and I just don't feel like going through that.
But Mo, you don't
Stop it, Eddie. You're not gonna convince me to go out with some loser friend of yours who can't get a date unless he begs and vanity at mighty meeting and set him up with hello Rick.
Derek, look.
Hello, Derek. So my brother tells me you'd like to go out with me.
Yeah, that's right. Get ready, baby.
Derek, what did you call me?
A baby. It's exactly what you're acting like.
You try to force me into doing something I don't want to do, and then you call me names?
I really care about you.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you'd understand how I feel.
Well, maybe I care about you more if you just loosen up a little bit.
Stop it, I mean it.
Just relax, baby.
For the last time, no means no. So long, Derek. Have a nice life.
I thought you were cool.
I am. And I just proved it. What did you call me?
A baby. It's exactly.
Can you introduce myself and I sound like you're out talking about you know shit like fucking walk.
How do you make it like that big and tidy?
I gotta quick question.
Quit dancing.
Let you beat the floor. I got a quick question.
Nigga, I'm so sick of all the back and burn out. I'm in the ditch there. They gonna burn out.
HPT has received you.
Hey, what you on talk towards? So,
Turn any photo in. So everybody's
I know y'all been sick.
Sure, all we meet again. You want your ass in this coffin. Can you tell with you?
Wow. No fight.
You got a pocket full of money. You won't even get your mama no real money. What a son. So worried about something. What is it? No following you first. Money making sunny. Let's see your fucking ass fucking installed again. Here, just freaking coca weed and soda the niggas and come back. You know, I done that shit. I tried to do that shit. So, me, man, something bad. Fucking shit. Cause you had dirt weed that was green. Yeah, dirt. Time bug was hella green, hella lime green. It all depends on what you. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know. And Sunny Ray, what up, gang? I didn't know. I didn't know that chocolate was strong. Chocolate. I thought chocolate was. I didn't know that. Chocolate time was good back in the father. Chocolate time. Sunny Ray, come up here, my friend. I want to talk to you, gang. Chocolate time. Tippity tie on a honey bun. Shit, yeah. Chocolate. Damn. Maui, back in the day. Hey, Milford, you smoke Aries. Smoke green. What the fuck is the Aries? Milford smoke that dirt. Look at that dirt. We got that dirt. Look at that dirt, boy. Now, you get Milky sour diesel, nigga, she'll fucking make the streets fucking out. Sour D's. Sunny Ray smoke like Sunny Ray be smoking that bullshit. Oh yeah, I think smoke feel you got more. This shit was wrong. You out here like this shit was like lace. It was like what make weed strong? And it all depends on the day. Longer than lace weed. Spray weed. Yeah, spray. There's a lot of little niggas. Spray weed has taken over. You gotta be careful with the rain too. I know. It's okay. Yeah. They put one in it, rain. Rain, yeah. Painkiller. He said rain. Roach spray? Yeah. I'll put that in there. That's why he said spray. That's why he said spray. The spray would rain. It's like, all right, man. I was off, Yeah, you just making shit up, bro. No, I'm not. Come on, Slim. Like, what's up? Don't do me like that. Yeah, enough, Slim. Come on, Slim. You think I would just make that up? Come on. Come on. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ray, who the fuck is playing, bro? Yeah. Oh, you realize I'm from there. Somebody confirmed it. Filthy confirmed it, Filthy. They was spraying me with terpenes. Let's go, Phil. Let's go, Phil. Drug enhancement. Thank you. And also, say it again, Gammy. That shit was plastic. Sprayed on the weed, my nigga. That's something.
We're talking about Berkeley black men, like you just make that stuff still.
Okay, bro.
The East Coast like this shit different out.
No, bro.
It don't matter if you from the east, west, south, or whatever. What the fuck?
But wait. Niggas really sprayed rain in the weed? No, I've never heard of that. No.
They definitely be spraying it with stuff, but
They spray it with
they
spray terpenes. Terpenes. That's what it's called.
Fentanyl, sometimes.
What? So what? Hey guys, wait, guys, what's terpenes? Y'all saying these names out of my It's like it's what comes inside the weed. It's like the oil inside the weed. You know what I'm saying? So then they just spray it with the oil inside the weed. Why would that fuck people up?
It was just enhancing.
Increase that target. Increases the potency. I thought they put fentanyl in that shit.
They do that too. They mix it in some shit there too. You gotta be careful. And all these weed that got us fruity smell and all that, the fruity smelling weed is weed that's been tough. Not genetically modified. They actually spray and shit on it, give it that smell. But weed does not come with a fruity smell metal. Grow it. It's indoor, outdoor, none of that.
I'm not seeing any weed. I'm smoking any weed with fentanyl on it, just for the record. Wow, okay. Well, I'm ready for hold on, wait. Don't call me white girl on the podcast said that niggas intentionally buying fentanyl. Now, they don't go behind it. I didn't know that.
Eventually, they're gonna be addicted to it. They don't have to addicted. Yeah, it's somebody addicted that they'll stop trying to go around and find cut drugs and just go straight with it out.
No, but yeah, that's what Bono was saying. Bono like flippers, not like back in the days when you thinking and like niggas intentionally buying it. And I was surprised to hear that. Yeah,
That'd be exactly what you like.
Out here, niggas will buy that shit and have 911 on standby just so they can have an arch on the shots. Every time. And you know what else though? What else do something? In Philly, it's some shit called Tranquilizer. You heard about that? That's special. Yeah, no, that's a strong shit.
They come with what Tranquilizer up here.
That's special. Maybe my phone, maybe I'm gonna check. What up, Millie?
Thank you. Brave on never now
Why you hating on the white man spray rain the beat? That's why shit, nigga. Nah, I'm down with still, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm about to allow y'all niggas put rain in my. That would rain on Bobby.
So yeah, they put that on the beach to make it like when you go buy a piece, like see they said they open up the bag together, they want to smell what the conditioner and so sometimes if the need not issue like they'll have that orange smell right for the machine.
What peas, pounds?
Yeah, plates, pizza, elbow.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I was about to say that same thing. So like starting so none to like it's not a person like it's not a forward that very like the growers have bad batches so like greater for all smell things.
So do y'all say okay. Well, I'm gonna ask you a question up here. What made you do drugs? Any drug, weed? Like, tell me, was it influence? Like, what made you smoke weed? What made you take weed? What made you take? Oh, I got you, fam. Mac, what drug would you say that you saw a nigga sold and he got and it got him bad?
Okay.
Cocaine got niggas in the bag like that? Why I do it? Back in the
It doesn't back out. That's not about it. I don't think it doesn't back out.
Big City, you heard that? No, coke, no. We don't see, boy. You ain't on the beach, right? I got nothing to do with that.
I'm talking about regular different on top of it. They all come like being honest about this shit. But yeah, I get some every now and then. Yeah, when I go out, I cook some. So
Regular niggas on coke right now?
Yes, nigga. Yeah. It's low key weird if you ain't. It's like, right?
Oh, can't be. Damn, you good, bro? How long you been on that?
Hey, what? Hey, don't put that. Don't put the white man on me.
I'm just saying, can't be, man. What that nigga put me on, nigga. I'll try something, boy.
Nah, hell no. You gotta hit up like Kim now some shit like that.
Hey, yo, push talk, man. That shit look good. Yes, fool. Shout out to push. Shout out to push. Yeah. I think that I don't know why I never took drugs, but I think I'm a star. I'm a finalist. Like if like I said, I'm gonna talk to Lakey and to see if we're gonna do some shit. Right? Hey, I'd rather try with her than somebody else.
Hey, try some mushrooms. Yeah,
A picture of Rob, he showed my beef on the internet. Yo, look at this nigga. Tell me how to. All that bitch ass nigga flip, man. The queen flip, bitch. Nigga. Girls is crazy. Girls stop. You don't know, Phil. These girls are nuts, yo.
That's why I say.
Yeah, Carrie, what you snore, remember that? I'll stop talking about it. Okay. All right, question. Yeah. You're right, Phil.
Flip.
Yes, sir.
Before I got real disrespectful,
Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's me. What up, gang?
hey, what's up? So before I got
I do.
I'm doing good. So before I got disrespectful,
How's everything in the house?
yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. I'm just trying to answer your question.
You been fucking?
Can I answer your question first before I do that? To make sure.
I heard you spinning big Phil DM. What?
Exactly what Phil just said. So to answer your question, do you know the reason why I actually really got into drugs is because I swear I like is my mic on like tap 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 tap. No, it's because I wanted control. I wanted control when I wanted to be awake and when I wanted to go to sleep. That's why.
That's interesting. Explain.
What are you talking about? If I wanted to I'll do my coke. If I wanted to go to bed, I'll fucking smoke a lot of fucking weed. And then I'll go to work in between. But that's what made me start it. Because everything was great, man.
QB, what was your job? Where did you work at?
Back then it was when I was talking about what we're talking about, within hospitality and sales and retail.
They work with their legislators to say, here in our community, we need more money appropriated to these line items to address these needs in our community. So yes, they have some sway in what gets funded. But do you not understand how the appropriation process works?
Then what's the issue here? Didn't see that. Speak to that.
Because apparently the priorities in your area are not to benefit the people.
Even in Nashville and Memphis, where it's ran by Democrats. And your candidate is an independent, but that's what you're saying.
Yeah, but the state legislature is run by Republicans, so.
No, but
Hold on, Ricky. I'm confused. So perhaps the educated person from Tennessee could help me understand this.
No, you're the politician, so I'm asking.
I'm not a politician. Not a politician.
You are a good politician. You represent.
But I'm not a politician.
Advocate for it, right?
No.
You know about my state now.
No.
You don't.
No,
You don't know about my state.
no. Are you okay? Like, are you cool right now?
I'm very fine. I'm calm.
Because I feel like you're.
I think it's
I feel
funny
like
that
you're.
you
I
guys
feel
are saying
like
that
you're.
once funds arrive, school boards don't have any authority over how those funds are allocated. That's